Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking college football. A good one here in the ACC. Notre Dame at North Carolina. It's Thanksgiving and we've got a nice little special. We've got 50% off 2-for-1 weekly passes, which means you get the picks from two handicappers for the price of one, just $114.99. And you need to use the link picksandparlays.net/turkey. Notre Dame favorites in this one -4.5. The total is 66. Notre Dame is riding a 14-game win streak, and they've got some college football playoff hopes on the line. They're also undefeated. As I mentioned, they've got that win streak. So obviously 4-4 against the number. 6-2 is the record for UNC, 4-4 against the spread. We've got Craig Trapp joining us to talk this one. Craig, who do you like in this matchup of two teams that are in the ACC this season? Notre Dame, of course, making the jump.
Both of these teams coming off a bye last week, and I think that's important because, of course, with COVID and just normal season wear and tear, you get so many guys being out. So I think we're going to see a full roster or as close to it as possible in this weird year we have. This is the last danger for Notre Dame for running the table and then getting the rematch against Clemson, most likely in the ACC championship. And I think there's a little risk there. So to me, I had to stay away from the side. I would lean towards North Carolina and the points here, but I just think all the motivation that Notre Dame has and all they have on the line this year, that's a little worrisome for me. So to me, I think I'm looking at the total here. And after watching that North Carolina Wake game, I mean, what attracted me? 59-53, and that's coming off a 56-point offensive output the week before. So I mean, 56 and 59 back-to-back week, and 41 the week before that in a loss. This North Carolina team can really, really put up points. But don't forget about Notre Dame. They scored 45, 47 was in the overtime win against Clemson, but also 31 and 45. So this Notre Dame offense puts up numbers in bunches too. I love this over. I was shocked it wasn't 70, to be very honest. And at 70, I still would like the over. I think this one has a potential to put up another 100 spot. And so I'm all over this over. I just think it's going to be a really, really fun game to watch, especially if you like offense.
I think I'm on the same page with you because listen to the totals of the last 6 UNC games: 112, 80, 85, 69, 59, and 101. So yeah, they've been hitting a lot of overs, 4 straight overs for the Tar Heels. Notre Dame is coming off a bye week, and they will be without their center and left guard, which is a little troubling. But against this North Carolina defense, I don't think it's going to make a whole lot of difference, especially since both these quarterbacks have been really dynamic. Ian Book has been a lot better this season. He had some issues last year, but he's really come into his own, especially over his last 4 games. 8 touchdowns, no interceptions, and 233 rush yards. So a dynamic threat with his legs as well. I don't think this North Carolina defense is going to stop him. And Sam Howell's been really good as well. 20 touchdowns, 3 interceptions in his last 6 games. So I think a lot of offense between these two teams. I think Notre Dame's defense might be a little better since they're rested, but I still see a lot of points in this one.
I'll be shocked if it doesn't get over 70. It would be one of my bigger shocks of the week. And, it's kind of weird because Mac Brown's known for being a great recruiter. Where's the recruits on defense? And then, of course, Notre Dame, they always have big-time recruits. So it's like, where it happened to the defense on these two teams? But to me, don't question it. Just take the over and watch these points in bunches.
Yeah, I think that's college football in general. I think everyone's recruiting offensive players because that's just kind of the way football is going. But that's another conversation for another show. That's going to do it for our college football talk here on Picks and Parlays. As always, great stuff from Craig Trapp. Craig, thanks for joining us.